Hello everyone, this is Sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about this story of how this young lady lost her life up here by the name of Shamecca Franklin. I first heard about this story from The Family. It's a YouTube channel called The Family. He does like a lot of unsolved, some of them solve mysteries, taking out people mysteries. And I just happened to watch this one, and this one really bothered me because what happened, and it's still unsolved till this day. So this happened last year, actually. It was Sunday, November the 7th, 2021, when this young lady lost her life. And the video is actually on the internet. Usually when stuff like that happens and there's a video, I don't go watch it because you have to be careful watching certain stuff. But for some reason, I went and watched this, and oh my goodness, how this young lady lost her life. That is heartless. And just as the guy who owns the Family Channel said, that word on the street, word on the street, because sometimes the way the person, leaves this earth, it's such a brutal manner. And if the person who's responsible don't want a lot of people feeling sorry, so they put these narratives out there. Whether the narrative is true, whether it's untrue, nobody deserves to leave this world the way this young lady left this world. It was wow. It was very heartbreaking to watch that video. So the narrative that's being pushed out there is that she set up somebody to be robbed and or to be taken out of this world. And most of the times, whoever is responsible put these narratives out there so that people don't feel sorry for her. Oh, she was a snitch. Oh, she got what she deserved. So we don't see that, hey, this was a young lady. She was a mother of three. She was somebody's daughter. She was somebody's friend. So we don't see that. We see, oh yeah, she's a snitch. That's why a lot of times people put, it may not even be true. It may be true, it may not even be true. And then when these things get spread around, people put salt and paprika and garlic and cilantro in, and they add, oh my goodness, yes, she set up homeboy, and then they be knowing the person name too. She set up homeboy to be robbed, and then he lost his house, he got evicted, his baby mama put him on child support, all kind of stuff to sensationalize the narrative even more, so you don't feel any remorse for her. But for you to watch that video and for you not to, for that not to break your heart, something is wrong with you. What the Bible says, your conscience is seared. Your conscience is seared. I don't care if you're a woman or man. If you watch that video and you still, oh yeah, she deserved that. Come on. This girl was walking, and this is one of the main reasons why I say you cannot have the same routine. Even if you're in a DV situation, if you're not in life, you cannot be doing the same thing all the time, doing the same thing at the same time, going to the same place all the time. No, you need to change your routine. Obviously, they were watching her, and they know that she goes to the corner store at a particular time. And exactly, they were waiting. Maybe she was a few minutes late, maybe she was a little early, I don't know. But they were watching her, and then they got her. She did not see this coming at all. She just walking with her head down because it was probably cold with the wind or whatever. I'm saying, did she even have a heart attack? Because how he just came out, she just was walking, and he just came out in front of her and just started laying them on her. And then she went to cover her head, which didn't even do nothing, because he wanted to make sure that she was not gonna get up ever again. He wanted to make sure, because some people, they have gotten hit in the head and then they survived. He wanted to make sure she was never ever gonna get up. She did not see that coming at all. Yes, the Bible says your sin will find you out. That's why you have to be careful. This is different decisions that you've made in life, because you don't know how you're going to pay for the things that you have done in life, if this is true. But why I really wanted to make this video is because, as you can see, the suspect here on my right, he looked into the camera. Obviously, he is not from the area, because I believe that they are offering like a $20,000 reward. I don't know if they still offer it since it's a year. I don't know how that works, but they are offering a $20,000 reward for any information on the rest of this young man. For how brazen is this? This happened in broad daylight. This was like 5 p.m. in the afternoon when he did this. That was wow. But the thing is, that guy does not live in that area, because that's the corner store. Even if he didn't know, word around the street would have let people know, hey, they put a camera at the corner store. He just happened to look, and then he saw it was because he had his face uncovered. His face was uncovered, and then he happened to see the camera, and then he happened to look at the camera catch it. They were able to whatever screenshot it, and then he covered up his face. So that's obviously telling you he's not from the area. And whatever hole that he came from, he knows they never going to find him, because he's not from that area at all. He probably might not even be from that state. He probably traveled to that state. But one thing I can tell you, wherever he's from, if they're able to, if she was maybe of another hue, this probably would have made national news. But if this had made national news, they probably would have found him already. Because to do something like that, of course, that was a hit set up. They most likely paid him. And when black people have money, some black people, when they have money, everybody knows they got money. So wherever he came from, people have noticed that he got some money, because he's gonna do something. He's gonna buy things. He's gonna bring attention to himself that shows that he fell into some money. But he's not from that area. He's not from that area at all. If they looking for, I don't know if the police were looking in that area, that man is not from that area. You can tell. It's after, and then he looked into the camera, and then just hurry up, put the cover his face, and he still decided to do what he wanted to do. And then he had somebody, I don't know, there was a guy sitting down. I don't know if the guy was in on it too. This was pure evil. And another thing about pushing these narratives in the streets, when somebody loses their lives, and then we want to scream Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. We want other people to see the value in Black lives. Black lives do not matter. Why? Because Black lives do not matter to Black people. Why does it matter to Black people? In the way that we take out each other every single day, in the way that we disrespect our women, in the way that we disrespect our men, in the way that we fail to raise our children, in the way that we destroy our own communities, in the way that we do not support each other. We rather support another hue, but we won't support each other. Oh yeah, when you in a casket, yeah, you'll have people carry you. Like I saw a meme like that. But while you're living, yeah, you won't find a lot of people to support you. If you do, you better thank God every day that you have people that support you and believe in you. I pray one day that they find this coward and bring him to justice. But also, this narrative that's being pushed out there, this will definitely desensitize people in wanting to help the investigation. Because if that's being pushed out there, she set somebody up to be robbed, to be killed, or whatever it may be, people are gonna be like, so what? She got what she deserved. You don't set people up, you don't do this, you don't do that. So that does affect, the solving of the case. But all we could do is pray and hope one day, she can her family can receive justice, because she's no longer here with us, so that her family could get some type of closure, and to get this coward off the street also. But I'm sure he's gonna come do something else, and that's gonna get him hemmed up, and maybe through that they'll probably get him for this case, but only God knows. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.